2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got a filled arena here in downtown Los Angeles. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. We're all set to bring you NBA action. How it's ended out at...
Well, guys, the Warriors are the ultimate super team.
Well, DA hitting the reset button can be a painful process. There is no shortage of athleticism in this one. Both teams, Doris, can simply outrun you, rise above you. But now they face each other.
What's better than watching high flyers face off? Who is going to put down a poster dunk in transition? Who is going to be on the highlight reel on the gift that you see over and over? Electric athleticism. Let's tip it up, Kevin.
Absolutely. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Celtics. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Horford is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. They set the screen. And stolen by Tatum. A deep three from Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Rondo. A rebound by the Celtics. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Rondo against Irving. And stolen by LeBron. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Rondo's shot is good.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Brown kicks to Irving. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open. You know what's interesting is so many people wondered how Kyrie Irving would fit with the Boston Celtics. Well, the answer was pretty perfectly. He steps right into the system and has to carry the team, and the team flourishes with him at the head.
And here is Los Angeles now. Rondo against Irving. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by James. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight. Well, Doris, it's rare to see a star player like Irving transition so smoothly onto a new team.
Well, agreed, Kevin. It wasn't just a new team. This was an established new team. But credit both Kyrie and the Celtics for coming to grips with how he fit.
Down low. And it's Ingram missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Irving against Rondo. Brown the pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ingram, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. Caldwell Pope against Brown, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Josh Hart comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And Stevenson's checked in for LeBron. On the wing, Brown. Back to Irving. Tatum with a screen on Ball. Irving. No good with the layup.
Still unable to connect this quarter. Really looks frustrated. Just needs to try and stay calm.
Kuzma kicks to Ball. Fires from 14. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Stevenson's got his first bucket in this one. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On its way from Irving for two. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Fader on the way, and it's Stevenson missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Hayward on the wing. There's the pick. Outside Tatum. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm
always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I'll tell you, when you take care of the backboards, good things seem to happen.
Well, I think it's been a priority to hit the glass, no doubt, and using their length and athleticism to perfection on the boards.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Tatum out there with Horford, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Here's Hart, looking for his first basket still in this one. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Inside. The kick out to Irving. Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson. Hayward passes to Horford. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Beasley. LeBron comes in for Lance Stevenson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it. And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Smart kicks to Morris. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Boston also with the sub. Ojale is checked in for Williams.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And And not too long ago, Doris, the Celtics put up the most shots in the league 2 years in a row, but last season they were 25th in that category.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They became a different type of team 1 year ago. There was more movement, more sharing of the basketball. They went deeper into the shot clock on almost every possession, and that made it harder for defenses to key in on any one individual.
.56 seconds left to play here in the half. And again, the Lakers no good. Celtics leading by 3. Ojale passes to Rozier. On the wing, Morris. Back to Rozier. Morris outside. And the 3 off target.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Now, here's Rozier. Down low, here's Baines. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They asserted themselves nicely in the second quarter and now have a fairly comfortable 5-point lead here at halftime. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight. The play calling, the passing, the shooting, it was all working. They forced the defense to stretch itself thin, trying to figure out who to cover. And that created a lot of room for the shooters and spot-up jumpers.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers. And that should do it.
The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting. Rondo and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Ingram. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. In the corner, Smart with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Rondo, wide open, cans the shot from the wing. Rondo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And while that jump shot has been a work in progress throughout his career, Rondo every now and then can get hot.
Horford kicks to Smart. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. All comes in for Rajon Rondo. There's the pick. Pass to Ingram. McGee sets the pick for Ball. The dish to McGee. James against Williams. Over Williams. And that one goes long.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night. You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron has been in his prime for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen?
Ball dishes to Ingram. McGee a screen. Ingram attacking. James wide open. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Austin making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Hayward. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving, and Smart subbed in for Williams. Lakers trail by 12. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Smart passes to Brown.
How about the leap forward, guys, that Jaylen Brown took as a second-year player in the NBA? He improves across the board and becomes a mainstay of their rotation. And there's so much to like about his future, guys.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Tatum. Horford with a screen on Stevenson. Tatum kicks to Smart. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Here's LeBron. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Boston leading by 7. They set the pick. Smart passes to Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got his first 3 points of the game.
We saw stellar defense in that first half. It hasn't been close here in the second.
LeBron with it. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Rozier and Brown in the backcourt. Tatum out there with Hayward. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lakers trail by 8. Stevenson with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land. Stevenson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Los Angeles. Now Rozier feeds to Hayward. And Tatum out top the key. Hayward a screen on LeBron. 6 on the shot clock, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Brandon Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Rozier's got the ball.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
LeBron against Hayward. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from James.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Rozier the pass to Horford. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The feed to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Irving's checked in for Terry Rozier. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
McGee is screen on Hayward. McGee is screen. Hayward against LeBron. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Tatum's shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's McGee. And shot off. Good work defensively by Horford. Irving against Rondo. Irving dishes to Horford. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
A blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide-open shots like that.
And LeBron throws it down.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron at his size, just incredible.
Irving kicks to Horford. Tatum against Ingram. Here's Horford. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers going the other way now. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Irving. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Brown outside. Laces one from 3.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Right, that's the game plan. It's got to be executed perfectly. No time to waste.
Hayward against James. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope, and taken away by Brown. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're leading by 4. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch. Boy, don't you love it. As calm as can be, seals the win with some tremendous work at the free throw line.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 5 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Look, tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.